my name is Natasha and I am the Assistant Director of Admission for Equity and Access here at PLU, and I am your admissions counselor. What I like about being an admission counselor is the fact that I get to help people realize that they do have access to higher education. As a first-generation college student, I wasn't given the most directions on how to navigate this process, and so being in this position allows me to work with people who are kind of in that same boat where they don't quite know, and so I get to be that guiding light and help them through this entire process. The best thing about PLU for me is the food. For one, I'm a foodie, I love to eat. So there's plenty of food through the AUC, and the location has so many different food options to offer as well. So if you're ready to eat, definitely come here. The other thing is I think there's a big misconception around how affordable PLU is. And the key to that is knowing that we have so many scholarships, and if you're college bound and you apply for those scholarships early on, it really does make it affordable. So don't count us out just yet. It is accessible if you look for a means. So my favorite spot is Reston Way, to be honest. I've lived in Tacoma my whole life, so that's not just New Reston, that's from where it's less developed all the way through. It's a great place to walk, to eat. There's great entertainment down there with the new theaters, and you can actually walk all the way from there to 5 Mile Drive if you're really feeling like a trek. It's a great mixture of concrete and greenery. So if you're just looking for great scenery, it is on the waterfront. Feel free to drive down Reston. You can actually just get there from Pacific Avenue. I'm from the Pacific Northwest, so of course my favorite color is green. I love being out amongst the trees. I love how the light hits the leaves in a variety of ways, so you get to see it in so many different colors. Yeah, I'm a greenie. An admission pro tip would be to give yourself the best chance. I know that you might be a freshman looking at this, you might be a student that's still in middle school. Give yourself the best chance. If you're struggling in a particular subject, ask for help. Like ask your friends, ask your teacher, let your counselor know. Your grades are going to matter when it comes to this process, so don't think that, oh, it's just high school. It's the beginning of your life, so give yourself the best chance. I also want to add that when you're writing your essay, make sure that you're telling us about you. We know it's super easy to get like really metaphorical or to tell us all about your parents, but make sure that your story is in there too, because as an admission counselor, we want to make sure that we get a chance to know you, and without meeting you, we have to do it on paper. Well, now that you've had a chance to learn a little bit about PLU, feel free to reach out to me, ask me any questions you have. That's the other thing is, I know that I didn't know a lot about this process, so feel free to fill out the little box on the left, contact me, I'll reach out to you, and we'll get this thing going.